In honor of US Thanksgiving coming up, I wanted to revisit a movie I watch every single year around this time, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It stars two comedy legends, Steve Martin and John Candy, and in this movie, they're a perfect match, both of them right at their best. These two actors shaped a lot of my sense of humor. You'll see more about both of them on this channel eventually, but this one's my favorite from either of them. It's a classic comedy setup. A straight-laced, by-the-book corporate guy gets paired with a laid-back, messy, but kind-hearted stranger. One wants order, the other brings chaos, and together they stumble through every travel disaster imaginable, missed flights, broken cars, frozen nights, and somehow, through all of it, they grow. By the time the trip ends, they've learned more about patience, friendship, and empathy than they probably wanted to. What makes this movie work isn't just the story, it's the mix of humor. There are slapstick laughs, wild physical moments that feel straight out of a silent era comedy. There are clever, quick-witted exchanges that show off Steve Martin's timing. And there are small, human laughs, the kind that come from frustration and recognition. It's that blend that makes this a comedy for everyone, not mean-spirited, not cynical, just funny in a way that feels universal and real. Of course, the John Hughes of it all is in play here. You can feel his signature tone, that mix of chaos and compassion, those little glimpses of kindness in ordinary people. But there's something different about this one, at least to me. It feels wiser. There's a layer of sadness underneath the laughter, especially in John Candy's character. He's sweet, talkative, and constantly getting on Steve Martin's nerves. But as the story unfolds, you realize that much of that warmth comes from loneliness. Candy plays him with such quiet sincerity that by the end, you stop laughing at him and you start understanding him. That emotional honesty, that soft ache underneath all that comedy is what makes this movie timeless. Every Thanksgiving, I come back to it. Not just for the jokes or the road trip chaos, but because it reminds me of something simple. Everyone's carrying something you can't see. And sometimes the loudest, most cheerful people are the ones who need the most grace. For me, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is a movie about patience, about learning to look past the little annoyances, or maybe even very big ones, and seeing the person underneath. It's a funny movie, yes, one of the funniest ever made for me, but it's also a story about gratitude, about connection, about being thankful for the strange, messy, wonderful people who cross your path. And honestly, that feels like the real spirit of Thanksgiving.